Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Jo, and today we're going to be doing some love is questions and just showing that love is simple. And these are based on my own thoughts, my own ideas, my own experiences, and these cards I've meditated on before doing this reading. And I will just be sharing my knowledge, my understanding of love through these cards. I will also be doing Heartbreak Asks, which are questions that we go through in Heartbreak, and Love Answers, which are questions, which are answers based on those questions. But today I'm going to just do Love Is, and let's have a look what we have. Okay, Love is Life. Now, why I decided to do Love is Life is because when you're going through heartbreak, because as you know, everything on this channel is about heartbreak and healing and well-being through healing. When you go through heartbreak, initially, whether it's the loss of a loved one, whether it's the loss of a pet, whether it's the loss of a partner, whether it's the loss of a dream, there are many forms of heartbreak. And when you're going through that heartbreak, the first thing that happens is you kind of quit on life. You kind of go, I'm not interested in anything. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be on my own. You withdraw. So you withdraw from life. And what I would say is that withdrawal from life is life. And I think it's the most important, one of the most important parts of life. And that's why I put Love is Life, because you are still alive. You still have breath in your lungs. And while you have breath in your lungs, you can achieve absolutely anything. And that's including overcoming heartbreak, suffering and pain. So that's the first point of call. And I think you feel life in every breath in those moments. What we perceive life to be is, happy, jolly, running around, feeling amazing. And yes, that is one part of life. But I think the other part of life is the being brought to your knees, being floored, taken out of your comfort zone. And it sounds strange to say, but it's one of my favorite parts of life, because I think you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about other people. You learn about the people in your life. You learn who is supportive of you. You learn what people's intentions are, because you're at your most vulnerable. And when you're in that place, you are unable to give to others. It's one of those places where it's one of the only times in life where we become completely focused on ourselves, because the pain is all consuming. And I think this is such an amazing part of life, because it's the part where the most growth happens. When we are brought to our knees, we question. And when we begin to question, we begin to understand. So for me, love is life, because love is there in the pleasure, but love is there in the pain. Love never leaves you. It will never leave your side. It will always be there. It sits silently, waiting for you to ask it, to question it, to say, okay, I need to heal from this. How do I do it? And the more you ask, there's many other little tips and tools, which I'm going to share with you on the channel. But initially, when you ask, the first question to ask is, how do I heal from this? Show me, guide me. And a lot of what I do is based with meditation, and I'll be sharing some tips and tools on how to use meditation in healing. And it's extremely powerful, because you're going into the silence of your mind. You're connected on the deepest level to your soul's purpose. And I think, you know, heartbreak, and when you have heartbreak, it's one of the most magical things that can happen to you in your life. And when I look back, I think, you know, I've had many situations, whether it's losing, I've lost quite a lot of people who've passed on, and I've lost people in relationships, and I've lost pets, and I've lost a dream. I've lost many, many different things on many different levels, and I'm so grateful for all of them. Every single one of them have brought me to here, to now, to doing what I do today, and I'm so grateful and thankful, and they all served a purpose. And at the time, we can never see the purpose. You know, at the time, we just are consumed by the pain and the horrible aching, you know, that aching in your heart is like heartache. It's exactly that. It's the best word for it, because you do feel like every part of your being aches, and it's horrific, but you are alive and you are feeling life. You care. You have the ability and capacity to love. If you didn't feel heartbreak, you wouldn't have the ability and capacity to love. You have empathy. And when you have all of those things, they're the most incredible tools to achieving and to accomplishing your dream. And maybe you haven't found your dream yet. Maybe you don't know what you want to do, or where you want to go, or how you want to do it. And that's okay. You know, we all find this at different times. And maybe this moment in heartbreak is the moment you discover something amazing, magical about yourself. So just take a moment to think about that. Just take a moment to think, you know, where you're at right now. You will be saying, you know, some of you at different stages, as I always say, but, you know, you'll be thinking, I want life, I want to live, I want to live. You are living, you are experiencing life. And if you are feeling, you are living. If you are living, there is life. So love is there, even in this moment of despair. So love is always there, especially in despair. So some of these videos will be short, and some of them will be longer, because what I want to do on here is, I don't want to kind of go, I want it to be very organic. I don't want it to be structured, because this isn't about that. I'm not doing this channel to put something out there that people go, oh, you know, this is a channel that's monetized because it's this, and it's because it's that, and because it's got structure. This isn't about that. This is about giving in the moment of whatever comes through my meditation, through channeling, whatever. It's whatever comes to me, relating to love, that can ease suffering and bring a smile or a little bit of peace. So yeah, if that kind of style works for you, then, you know, dip in and out of the channel, because I also feel with me, when I flick through looking at things, sometimes I just need to hear a few words. You know, I don't need to hear an hour of something or 40 minutes of something. So, and sometimes I will do an hour, sometimes I will do 40 minutes. But for now, I'm just kind of going with the flow, organically, with whatever comes. So I hope that resonates. I hope something makes you feel a little bit easier. If it does, please like and subscribe. If it doesn't, then there's millions of other channels out there that, you know, explore. You know, keep exploring, because the thing that's meant for you will never pass you by. It will always come to you. So you may go on YouTube and start clicking, and, you know, if you feel something feels right, then go with it. And it may not be this channel, it may be another channel. But, you know, it's about finding what works for you. So, okay, stay happy, stay strong, stay focused on the positive, and I will see you again very soon. Okay, take care.